so I was at the IUCN Regional Conference in Bangkok, and now I'm here in Beijing. And I'm noticing two things that are common between both those meetings. The first is this shared sense of immediacy among all the people who are here, that Nexus ideas are crucial to developing water, energy, and food in the coming years. The other is also very positive, it's a shared sense of commitment.
When you talk about this nexus, it keeps coming the fact that people do not really understand what is the nexus. So that there is a need, therefore, to define what is a nexus, especially when we come from different cultures.
So we've spoken a lot about the water, food, and energy nexus, and I think some of the overarching themes are how, as we talk about these issues, you know, the intersection of water, food, and energy, how do we think about how it applies at different scales? So the issues at a small scale might be quite different from, you know, at a larger national scale.
A lot of the work is about the right types of projects, but also about looking at the wrong types of projects and why they're wrong, and making the case to decision makers, to policy officials, as well as financiers, about the sustainability of these projects for the future.
The water, energy, and food sectors are linked in every way. And when we think about how to address those problems, we really need to think about the economic and financial realities. We need to look at the real trade-offs and benefits of addressing one issue and how that impacts the other nexus issues.
Recognizing and valuing the role of ecosystems is fundamental to addressing water, energy, and food challenges.
Understanding the linkages of the water, energy, food nexus is very important. In this case, it will enable my institution, which is the UN Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean, help countries in the region develop sound public policies.
Energy, water, always said is a nexus of these three kind of things. It is really important because whenever we will do work there, so we not only consider the water availability, but also can to see how can we provide opportunities, provide the chance to the people.
One of the main problems is that the lack of incentive of the related partners, stakeholders, when they sit together to discuss about issues. For a company or a corporation, they care more about their profit.
I think the energy sector can do a lot with working with landowners, agricultural communities, water managers, everyone else who's involved in this nexus, because energy requires land and energy requires water, and we need more collaboration and more upfront stakeholder engagement from the energy sector to representatives in the water sector and representatives in the land sector.